Pisces, let's get into a reading. So for today, I'm just going to do a quick and simple love energy update. We're going to view their thoughts, their feelings, their intentions, their fears, and possible actions. Guys, if you need anything, check it out down below. I'm going to start with my Oracle deck. You can find these on Amazon, Etsy, or eBay. The links are down below. So that way you guys just have to go down there and click it if you ever want to be nosy, or if there's anything down there that I have to offer. I do have personal readings on sale. This is the lowest sales price I've ever done. So I would, if you want a reading, this would be now the time to get it. I'm kind of talking myself out of taking them off sale, so I would do it before I do that. All right, let's see. What is someone feeling for you right now? Whoever this someone is. This could be someone on your mind. This could be someone you don't care about. I'm hoping that it's going to be the person on your mind, but that doesn't mean that it will be. All right, let's see. What are they feeling? They're feeling like how you've showed up in your connection with them is something that they've never experienced before. Yeah, and it's kind of like it's out of place. It's different because this is my other deck, and it's not with this deck. It's supposed to be by itself. So some of you, someone is thinking about approaching you, and you don't see this person like coming. You think the chapter is done. It's over. So a lot of you, there is someone thinking about the way that you've showed up in the connection with them, and they're thinking about approaching you. This could be someone you've recently had a falling out with. This could be someone you've not seen in a while. Yeah, it's someone who's thinking about reaching out. Okay. What is the energy around this connection? They're trying to stay present, but they feel like the connection with you is a never-ending story. So this could be someone who's tried to close the chapter, tried to close the book with you. This could be someone who's tried to leave you behind, tried to forget about you, but they feel like they can't. And it could be because of what you showed them, how you showed up in the connection. Now, when I do love readings, love doesn't always have to be romantic. It can be, but it doesn't always have to be. I feel like whoever I'm bringing in has the tendency to have hot flashes. I've been cold all day, like freezing, like chills, freezing. And all of a sudden, I feel like my body's on fire. I feel like I'm having a hot flash. So yeah, okay. Yeah, this person remembers you, or when they think of you, they think about you being open, emotionally open, forgiving, understanding. So I'm going to only say this once because I'm trying not to repeat myself in these readings. This could be about a child. This could be about a family member, a friend, or a lover. I'm going to let you decide who you think it's about. This is someone that is thinking about approaching you. This could be someone who's tried to walk away from you or close the door with you. This could be a family member who felt like they didn't need you in their life. This could be a child that was like, yeah, I don't need my mama. I don't need my daddy. Someone here, though, is recognizing that you are hard to leave behind. Okay, so what is this person's thoughts? Something needs to change. That's their thoughts. And I don't know what, and I don't know how, but something needs to change. They're doing a lot of reflection on this. So someone here's doing a lot of reflection on what needs to change. They could also think that there are things that they don't know. So this could be someone who has a tendency to want to figure stuff out. But then when they can't figure it out, it gets overwhelming. And they might shut down, or they might give themselves an excuse to buy more time. So this could be someone who, and I mean, some people are like this, some people are not. Some people will not take action or do something, whether it's buying a car, buying a home, or approaching someone romantically, unless they know what they want. Now, some people would say, well, you can miss your time with that person if you're not on it. But it's also an energy of make sure you know what you're bringing to the table or what you want before you approach. Because you might approach with this very passionate, carefree energy, and that person might shut you down, and you might then go, wait a second, I wanted something different, and here I am, I've done approached you, and that isn't even what I wanted to come across as. So what are their feelings for you, whoever this is? Okay, they're feeling like something is not growing or something has went stale. They're feeling like the future is going to be better. But this is someone who's recognizing that maybe your guys' dynamic isn't growing. This could be a friend that's seeing you connect to other friends on a deeper level. And this friend could be kind of thinking, why can't me and you connect like that? You know, you have these amazing friendships and these amazing bonds, but I feel like with me and you, there's always something kind of keeping us at arm's length. And this could be that friend or even a lover doing that soul searching and saying, why is it I feel like our connection's always at arm's length? Why is it that I feel like I want to bring a change because something's not feeling right here? Something isn't growing in the way that I want it to. This could even be maybe a lover that's jealous of the deep connections you have in your life. And they want that, they crave that, but they don't know how to get that. And they could be kind of pulling away from you because they're recognizing that there's something here that they've never experienced before, especially with you coming up as the Queen of Cups. That's someone who's very understanding. The Queen of Cups will allow you to make mistakes. You making mistakes is not your character, okay? So it's an energy of come as you are, and I'll accept you for who you are, and I'll love you for who you are. But if this relationship doesn't grow, at least in this person's perspective, they feel like it has something to do with them because all of your other relationships grow. So why is it the one with them isn't? Oh, maybe because I'm not letting you in the way that you want me to let you in. So again, this could be a family member that wants to be close to you like the rest of your guys' family members, but it's like, well, how can I do that? How can I get over that threshold? And what they're realizing is that something needs to change, and they're feeling called and they're feeling pulled to do that change. But there's also a little bit of like confusion of what does that change look like? Does that mean me maybe opening up and being a little more vulnerable? And here's the thing. I've realized that some people see being vulnerable as trauma dumping. I mean, everybody has their different perspectives. Some people see you telling someone what you've been through as trauma dumping. So this person could also feel like there's a fine line between letting someone get to know you and telling them too much. And I think for the right people, they will never see you as someone who's trauma dumping or telling them too much, okay? Someone knowing your story, someone knowing what you've been through, your trials, your tribulations, your biggest moments in life can help them understand you. And sometimes it can even help them love you. Oh, you've been cheated on multiple times, and I guarantee loyalty is a big thing for you. So I need to make sure that my loyalty's intact. I got you. I got your back. And I'm even going to come to you like, hey, you know I got your back, right? That's what I'm saying. And it's like this person could be starting to recognize, wait, something's missing here. What can I change? Because if I change something, I feel like the whole dynamic's going to change. Okay, so they're feeling like some sort of movement forward needs to be, So this person is going to have to harness their personal power to do this. You know, sometimes in life, we miss out on things because we don't want it more than maybe what we want our comfort zone to be. So it's like this person could stay in their comfort zone, but they're deciding not to. They're deciding to do the complete opposite. I don't like being in my comfort zone. This feels uncomfortable. Now, I am saying that this person specifically might throw a little bit of a tantrum or, again, pull away before this happens. Because this is someone specifically who's going to feel things that they don't understand. It's like, I don't understand why I'm feeling this way. And sometimes in life when we're feeling something, we might react or act instead of thinking it through. So a good example would be, you know, sometimes in life when you go through a hardship, instead of dealing with that pain and that trauma, you might do something completely different. You might go become a shopaholic. You might turn to substances. You might start, I don't know, buying expensive things, never being at home. You'll pour yourself into other things. And I'm saying that this person specifically might end up doing that first, where they kind of try to maybe ignore it or reject this truth. There could even be an energy here where they feel like they're not up for the challenge. You know, it's interesting because I feel like this is someone who wants to be close to you, but they're intimidated by what that entails. Yeah, your intellect arouses me. I find you so attractive. and I don't want to let this go. Now, here's the thing. This could be a child or a family member. And if it's a child or a family member, I don't know if they're going around having the hots for you, obviously. But I do feel like this person admires you. There's something about you where it's like they kind of want to be close to you. But then there's also a little bit of jealousy in that, because being close to you, they're able to see your world through your eyes. They're able to experience it with you, and it kind of makes them jealous because they want it. So an example would be, let's say that this is a family member. This would be a family member who, you know, maybe you invited them to go on vacation with you. They love it. And you even said, hey, listen, there's going to be 5 of us there, so you can pay a 5th. We would love for you to come. But this could also be the family member where, as much as they love being with you and being able to have those perks of being in your family and being close to you, and they've enjoyed every minute of it. They've enjoyed playing games. They've enjoyed going to the beach. They enjoyed all of that. There's also an energy here where it's like, but I'm kind of jealous because I want to be able to be the one that does this. And that could be that tantrum, insecure energy. You might notice that on that trip, that person's being really distant. And it's like, I'm so confused. Why are you being so distant? Well, the reason they're being so distant is because they have a lot of feelings going on and they don't know how to handle them, manage them. They don't even know what they're truly feeling. So I'm seeing that they kind of shut down. And there's an energy of, I don't want to let this relationship go. Like, I love me and you being so close. But again, this brings out some sort of insecurity. This could be like a sibling where maybe your guys' family, everybody sees you as the favorite. This could really bother this person. And it might be something where, you know, maybe for so long it was able to be hidden, brushed under the rug. But now it's not able to be that. And this person could really be kind of, you know, it's kind of suffocating. Now, if this is a lover that's wanting to bring some sort of change. They don't want to let this go. You don't see this person approaching. So you're going to be shocked when this person approaches you. This could be a no contact that wants a second chance. There could be an energy here where they're going to need your forgiveness, whatever that forgiveness looks like. Why is this person approaching? We know that they want change. I'm so frustrated in this connection. That could be the reason that they're approaching. Because someone here is frustrated. Again, the frustrating energy is reminding me of like a toddler. What do toddlers do when they're super frustrated? They throw a tantrum. They might take a nap and then they feel great. What do you need to know about this person? They're about to get in their masculine energy and take some sort of action. They're regenerating, so they could be going through a major change. What you need to know about this person is sometimes in life, the things that glimmer the most are not what we want them to be. And for a lot of you, I do see that this person specifically in this lifetime is going to have a problem because they're going to want to be so close to you. This could be a partner who loves having you as a partner, but they also see your successes as a dagger to their character and their successes. Instead of being like, yeah, that's my man, he did it, and I was supporting him behind the scenes, she's going to be the kind of woman where as soon as you succeed, she's starting to think, okay, well, now that he succeeded, is he going to want to leave me? Okay. And then when people bring up how successful you are, she might be the one that's like, yeah, but you know, I think it's really going to his head and I just don't know about it. That's kind of what I'm seeing with this person. It's like they want so bad for changes and to be your biggest cheerleader and to have your back and to hype you up. But it's also, it's this intense sense of jealousy that's not able to be, they can't handle it. They can't handle the jealousy that they feel. And the jealousy can be around multiple avenues. Again, this could be attention that you're getting, whether this is a family member that's jealous of that, a friend that's jealous of that, a lover that gets jealous of you getting attention and then gets mad at you for it. That's kind of what I'm saying. And there's like two sides of this person. And judgment here is you're going to have to decide whether or not this person is your next stable beginning. So, is this person going to be a foundation that you can depend on, call on? You're going to have to make the final decision. At the end of the day, I am seeing some sort of stability being offered. So here's the thing. If you decide to continue on the path with this person, no matter who it is, I do think that you're able to see that there's some sort of dysfunction, okay? Whether or not you can handle that dysfunction is up to you. All of you are different. Some of you are going to put down below, Danielle, I can handle that. I'm used to people being jealous. And some of you are going to put down below, jealousy is not allowed to be in my inner circle. For each of you, it's going to be different. I am seeing this being someone who you don't see coming. I do see that this person is going to offer you some sort of stable beginning. They're extremely frustrated, but I'm also seeing, hold on, where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah, you're manifesting. You're taking action. You're looking good. You're smelling good. You're in your prime. You're thriving. But how do you feel about this person, whoever this is? Okay, Queen of Swords. You know, okay, here's the thing. Have you ever heard the saying, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer? That's the Queen of Swords. It's like, no, I know who likes me and I know who don't. And I can be around people who don't like me or who are jealous of me or who see me as competition. I can be around them and they don't affect me because that's not about me, that's about them. That's your energy. You're able to see this from a very practical and logical perspective. And you're in this energy of what they feel, what they think is not going to dictate what I'm doing. So this could be, again, a friend that's jealous. They want a new cycle. They want, you guys to be besties, but there is some sort of jealousy. Maybe they envy your life. Maybe they want to be so close to you, but they also don't like that when you guys are in a room, you get the attention and they feel like wallpaper. But this person doesn't want to let this relationship go. But I see that you're the kind of person where you're like, no, Danielle, I know. You don't have to tell me. I know. I'm not dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. But I also think that there's an energy of you recognizing that not every relationship in your life is rainbows and peaches. Like it just kind of is what it is. Sometimes in life, people love to be around us, but they also don't like things that we have. Jealousy can be a bitch. If you don't use jealousy as a way to, bring changes into your life and see the things that you want and go after them, it can be all consuming and it can be negative. And it's like this person, instead of taking that jealousy and turning it positive and saying, wait, I'm jealous because I want it and I'm going to go get it. Let's get it. I want that kind of life. I'm going to go get it. I want that kind of job. I'm going to go get it. You did it, so surely I can, right? You're inspiring. Instead of doing that, this person does the complete opposite. So I'm saying that you're kind of more along the lines of, it is what it is, it ain't what it ain't, I don't know. What's this person's fears? Is their fears commitment? Their fear is stability. Their fear is commitment. Their fear is, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's so scary. It's so scary to have someone you can depend on. Oh, okay. I was about to say, that makes no sense. Why would you be scared of someone being there for you, with you, by you? So, it was interesting because I was asking what their fear is, and it's coming out that their fear is being recognized. Their fear is building something successful with someone and kind of getting comfortable in that lifestyle. And then your question would be, well, why is that a fear? Well, the reason it's a fear is because I'd hate to get all of that for it to come crumbling down. And that's kind of what I'm saying. I'm saying that their fear is that they could get everything and then it could come crumbling down. So that could be the reason why they come in the reverse energy. This is someone that is scared for, it's like, if this is a friend, a family member, or a lover, if you get to know them, mind, body, soul, spirit, good, bad, ugly, you might not accept them. That's how they feel. I'm definitely seeing someone taking impulsive action. I'm seeing impulsiveness. I'm seeing desire. Yeah. So what does the action look like? When is this action going to happen? The Devil. So someone's consumed with speaking to you. Somebody's disappointed. Disappointed because, yeah, it's like, okay, I'm going to be honest. Their actions is going to be that they can't quit thinking about talking to you about this, so they're just going to do it. So this is what's going to happen. No matter who this is, you're going to find out once it happens who it is. This is going to be someone that here coming up, they're going to approach you. Why? Because it's an energy of, no, I'm not going to have the conversation. I'm not going to bring it up. And it's just going to kind of gnaw at them. And then they're going to do it. They're going to bring up the conversation. I'm definitely seeing that this person is recognizing maybe some sort of behavior that got in the way from this to be able to grow. So no matter who this person is recognizing that they could have done something differently. And it's a little bit of like, I can't move forward if I don't have this conversation with you. So this could be a friend or a family member that's going to come to you and say, hey, listen, I know when we were on vacation, I was acting weird. Can I be honest with you about it? I'm jealous. I'm jealous the fact that you're married with 4 kids and mom and pops are just obsessed with you and your little family, and I'm just kind of the black sheep of the family, and he or she never got married, never had kids. Yeah, they're just kind of living, and I feel like I'm forgotten about, and I'm sorry that I took that out on you. That's what I'm saying. Now, this could be a lover that's feeling extremely frustrated, and they're realizing that there's changes that they needed to make. And I'm definitely seeing an energy of this person. It's like if this is someone you were dating or you are dating them, they're hard to date. I'm not going to lie to you. It's my way or the highway. You'll get what you want, get what you get. You won't pitch a fit. If they go weeks without taking any action or doing something, nope, you're impatient. That's this person's energy. And I am saying that this person could be recognizing that there is some sort of behavior that needed to be let go of. So their goal is to bring some sort of balance and to collaborate with you. Are you going to want to collaborate with this person? 5 of Swords. Okay, so your energy is, I don't know, change my mind. That's your energy. So remember me saying the Queen of Swords, I keep my friends close, I keep my enemies closer. I do think that there's a perspective about this person that you now have where this person is going to have to put in the action to change your mind. Let me give you an example. A quick example would be, let's say that you have a friend that's always late. Well, let's be honest, let's be real. That's their reputation. That could be this energy. So you might say, listen, I love you, but the truth is the truth. You are late. You are always late. This might be the friend that's like, okay, I need to change my reputation. I don't like that you tell me I'm always late. It's always bothered me, but now it really bothers me. So I'm going to make the conscious choice to not be late. This could be that friend where it's like, listen, the truth is the truth until you show me it ain't the truth. So this could be that person saying, okay, from now until the day I die, my effort will be put into making sure that I'm on time. I don't want that to be my reputation. I want to change that. And that could be something that's going to happen. It's like, listen, don't tell me who you are. Show me. You tell me that you want to be, someone who's right beside me, really close to me. Well, that can't involve jealous people. You tell me that you want to be here and you want to build something consistent and stable. That doesn't involve inconsistency. And a lot of people see inconsistency as not giving 100% all the time, and that's not the case, okay? So there could also need to be maybe a conversation if this is dating where it's like, listen, I don't need your attention all the time, but I do need dates on the book. I need to know, hey, listen, I'm going to see you on Friday, or I'll see you once every 2 weeks. I need action. I don't need you to tell me in the far future, well, I think I'm going to see you. No, you will not. No, you will not. This is not a hair appointment. You're not just going to call me and make an appointment when you think you got time. And I am seeing that. And it's a little bit of like, yeah, you say you don't want to let me go, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking at this from a practical and logical perspective. Change my mind. That's what I'm saying. So for some of you, there's definitely going to be a conversation taking place where I think you're going to be open to hear what this person has to say, but it's a little bit of like, yeah, you can tell me everything all day, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen. So change my mind. That's what I'm saying. Leaving it here. Bye, guys.